It's Alexis Hasselberger here, time management and productivity coach. Do you often find it hard to get yourself to do those things that you know you should be doing, right? The things you know that tomorrow you're going to be really happy if you did it today, but it's just actually quite hard to make yourself do it in the moment. Yep, you and everybody else, right? It is actually really hard to get ourselves to do the things that our future self wants. And the reason for that is that right now you and future you, they are two different people. They want different things, right? Future you wants your right now you to be making different choices than now you wants to be making, right? For instance, right now you stays up until 3 a.m. watching Netflix on autoplay. Tomorrow you, future you, is really mad about that because you're waking up, you're bleary eyed, it's hard to get up, you're kind of cranky, and you're not getting your best work done because you're sleepy, right? Future you is different than today you. And so we want to be thinking about one, why is that, right? Well, there's this feature in psychology called temporal discounting. And it is basically that we will always value what is in the now more than we value the things in the future, even though that's kind of the opposite of what we want, right? It's why we blow all that money ordering a bunch of takeout instead of saving it for retirement. Like we want the now. We value the now more than what's happening later. They've done lots of studies about this where they will offer someone, $100 right now or $150 in a year. People always take the $100 right now, right? They want the thing that's in front of them. And so our brains are just kind of habituated to this. So what can we do about it? If future you and right now you don't want the same things, how do we think about this? Because, right now you is in the driver's seat, right? Right now you is making all the decisions. Right now you is choosing what to do, what not to do, etc. And future you has to deal with the consequences of that, right? Or the rewards if you're making the right decisions there. And so I like to think about this in two steps. The first one is just awareness, like the awareness that future you and right now you are often at odds with each other. So if you could just start thinking, when you're trying to get yourself to do something and it's hard to make it happen, think about, what does future you want, right? What am I going to want myself to have done tomorrow? What will I be happy about? Don't judge yourself. This is just a no judgment zone. Just think about it, right? Are right now me and future me, are they aligned right now? Right. And after you're maybe done that for a week, just kind of made that judgment, made that kind of call of, the awareness of, okay, do they want the same things or not? Then maybe start a little experimentation. So the next time that you're finding yourself struggling to do something that you know you'll be really happy about if you did it, then think about how you can just ask yourself a question of what does future me want me to do right now? And if future me wants me to do something different than what I want to do right now, than what right now me wants me to do, then I want you to just experiment and say, I'm going to do what future me wants, even if I don't feel like it. And then just experiment with that and see what happens, right? See how you feel tomorrow. Did you feel better? Is that enough to create a virtuous cycle to keep going? I'll give you a couple of examples from my life where this shows up all the time. One is exercise. Like I run, but I don't like running. It's just kind of the best bang for your buck exercise that I can do, and exercising is important to me, but I never feel like it. Like there is not a single day when I'm like, wow, I really feel like going on a run today. Nope, never happens. I never feel like going on a run. But I still run because I know that the me an hour from now will feel really good just in my body that I went for a run. And I know that tomorrow me will feel really proud of myself for having gone on a run today. And so I run, even though I pretty much never want to, but I'm always glad I did, right? The same thing of little like kind of drudgery type things that we do in our work, right? I'm a physical note taker. I take notes on paper, even though I know that's not the most efficient way. It's just how my brain works. So every day I have to get these notes and action items and things into my electronic task system. I hate doing this. It is not something I enjoy. I've tried to optimize it as much as I can and automate as much as I can, but it still takes time and I don't like it. I never like doing it. I never want to do it. Still, I do it every day because tonight me wants to be able to just relax guilt-free, right? Knowing that everything is all wrapped up for work. I don't have to think about it till tomorrow. Tomorrow me likes starting with a clean slate. Tomorrow me always feels great when I start with a clean slate. I don't have a bunch of notes I have to go look through. So I do it even though right now me never wants to. So I want you to start thinking about what are those things in your life that future you would really like you to do? And then ask yourself that question and start experiment with doing it, whether right now wants you to or not, and see how that feels. And then let me know, how did it work for you? And what were those things that you were really dreading, but future you was super happy that you got to?
Hey, it's always. I just want to tell you quickly to like and subscribe. It's a big help, and only 1.6 of the people that watch our videos are actually subscribed. So just quickly go down and subscribe.